Roni, and I say this seriously, I'm going to stop evaluating you because one of the things about doing an evaluation is not that you don't enjoy the speech as much, because you got to be sort of critical and you got to be on top of everything that's going on. But that is a big part of it, and I enjoy your speeches a lot, so I just kind of want to sit back and watch it as opposed to critiquing it. So I'm just putting that out there, and I say that because your speech this evening was really good. It asks, what do you excel at? You excel at storytelling, because that was a great story. I love when you said you hated tea. It was just that little moment where you realize you ain't going up there for the tea, you're going up there for the moment, the sort of thing. And you allowed yourself to be vulnerable. And that's really hard to do up here. I don't do it, and I dare say most people don't do it. They don't like to do it. I always talk about a good speech having a good beginning, a good middle, and a good end. This was perfect. You talked about mentorship, you talked about the beginning. You didn't really feel you had a mentor. And we always think of parents as our first mentor. It doesn't have to be. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. So you started off with a great sort of, made us think, oh, she didn't really have a mentor. She had to take care of herself at first. The body of, and I'm going to ask you to say the lady's name again.
Vern.
Vern? Because I was hearing burn. I'm sorry, my ears are. And so the crux of the speech or the story was about Vern. That was fabulous. And I always check you on your endings. This ending was perfect, and I want to, so I wrote it down because it made my wife cry. That's how good it was. You learned what you didn't learn was what do I do without her. It's only one line. That's such a perfect way to end that speech. And I don't think that was your intent, but if it was, fantastic. If it wasn't, it was just a perfect way to end the speech. So what did you excel at? Storytelling. Great opening, great story, perfect ending. The timing, 7:38. That's not a bad time when you're up here and you're sort of doing an emotional speech. You got other things going through your head other than that thing down there. So great job there. You may want to work on, I didn't put anything in there. I thought it was good. Challenge yourself. You're always going to get hit with it, your notes. But again, you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't do it obviously. A lot of people will read right off their notes. That's problematic. You look down, you take it in, you come up. That's how you do it. Maybe a little less reliance, but again, it certainly isn't jarring. Clarity, perfect, 5. Vocal variety, I think because you're a little hoarse, a little emotional, it was 4, but it was still good. Eye contact, perfect. You hit everybody in this, and I know you're cognitively doing it, I know you're thinking about it when you're doing it, and it's perfect. Gestures were good. Audience awareness, I think, was good. The comfort level, I put you down as 4 because you weren't comfortable, but I mean, listen, the fact that you're willing to do that, it speaks volumes about the type of speaker you're going to be. And interesting, well, I thought it was very interesting. I think everybody enjoyed it. So great job, really.
Thank you.